Hi, and welcome to an all-new episode of Coffee with America. I'm Sasha Rionda. This year, there have been so many devastating weather events that we're really glad Craig Fugate, the former administrator of FEMA, is here to help everyone prepare for winter storms. He's teaming up with Jackery as a public service to share his experience for surviving any disaster. Craig, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So what has experience taught you about being prepared?
You're either prepared or you're not. You know, some disasters we see coming, some don't. And both your survival and your ability to endure disasters comes down to just taking the basic steps of having a family disaster plan, having supplies, but more importantly, knowing the things that can happen in your community, where to get information, and what you may need to do to protect you and your family.
Okay, and is there something that every household should have available?
Yeah, I've been dealing with disasters for a long time, and the thing that I'm really been looking at is how, when the power goes out, it affects people. And this is not just an inconvenience for some folks. I mean, it's actually a medical necessity when you talk about devices that require power or refrigerated medication. And we've seen the growing technology of battery technology and these inverters to the point where this is now a good option. That's why I was interested in partnering with Jackery to get away from people only had options for like whole house generators or gas generators that have their own challenges, to something that a renter can have, somebody who's lives in an apartment can have, but could address emergency power needs to keep the essential devices going, but also your communication devices to stay in touch during a crisis.
That's good to know. Can you give us a recommendation for homeowners?
Yeah, I mean, Jackery, I think, was known mainly for outdoor enthusiasts, but now they're building products like their 5000 Plus, which is designed to provide a lot more energy to run things like refrigerators, freezers, as well as the other devices. But they come in a variety of sizes, and you can go look at Jackery.com and look at the range. But having emergency power that doesn't require you to go get fuel, doesn't require you to take any real actions, it sits there safe, ready to go when you need it, and have power. Because I've been dealing with this for too long where sometimes the power's out for hours, sometimes it's out for weeks. And adding solar panels and the ability to have a emergency power supply that's ready to go as part of your preparedness kits to address these issues, I think the technology is now mature to the point where this is a viable option for a lot of people and should be something they consider in their disaster preparedness plans.
Absolutely. Any suggestions for staying connected before, during, and after a winter storm?
Stay tuned to your local broadcasters. That's your best source of information. So having the ability to have radio, TV, and people forget this. TVs actually, you can put an antenna on your TV even when the cable goes out if you got power and get information. But know your trusted sources of information and the ability to keep all of your devices, your phones, your tablets, and everything charged up. So you can stay in contact with loved ones and let people know you're okay after a disaster.
That's a good reminder. What other factors should people consider when dealing with emergencies?
Again, plan ahead. Know what could happen in your community. And even if it's something that hasn't happened in your lifetime, you need to think about it. There's been a lot of disasters that have been record-setting, meaning people have never experienced this in their life. And as we see these more extreme weather events, take the time now for your family to prepare, look at your needs, and again, think about emergency power supplies, because when the lights go out, it's too late.
You're so right. This is all valuable information. Where can we go to learn more?
Jackery.com's got a lot of good information on devices all the way up to their newest 5000 Plus, down to smaller devices that may be more practical for people who want to use this in a campsite, or if they evacuate, to take something with them.
Craig, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
With Veterans Day approaching, one way we can honor our veterans is with support. Research shows that veterans experiencing PTSD can gain a new lease on life with the help of specially trained service dogs. Nicole Lanahan and Dr. Ruthann Lobos are here to discuss the Purina Dog Chow Service Dog Salute program that's raising awareness about the need for service dogs for veterans. Thanks to both of you for joining us. Nicole, why is it important to highlight this need? What are the benefits of having a service dog?
Yes, so the statistics are really sobering. 7 out of every 100 veterans are going to experience PTSD in their lifetime. We know that 22 veterans, approximately every single day, will take their own lives as a result of PTSD. And PTSD reaches just beyond the veteran and affects the entire family. But the good news is we have these amazing PTSD service dogs that have proven to lower the overall signs and symptoms of PTSD and reduce anxiety and depression. They truly are life-saving animals.
How wonderful. Dr. Lobos, how is Dog Chow involved in helping our veterans?
Yeah, so Dog Chow knows the important role that dogs play in our own lives and the critical role that they play in our veterans' lives. And through our program, the Service Dog Salute, Dog Chow has donated over $1.4 million to organizations like Nicole's to help to train and care for these service dogs at no cost to the veterans. We're also bringing awareness to this really important issue. And this year we've partnered with the New York Dog Film Festival and created a new category called the Service Dog Salute. And we've invited filmmakers from around the country to submit short films that really showcase the impact that these service dogs have on their veterans. And through all the submissions that we received, we did just recently announce the winning film, which is called A Dog Can Make a Difference by filmmaker Spencer Matches. And it really shows how PTSD not only affects the family and their veterans, but then also how they have healed through the amazing power of their service dog.
That's amazing. Where can people go to watch the film?
Yeah, so your viewers can watch the film on Dog Chow's YouTube channel. And for every viewing of the winning film, Dog Chow will donate $5 up to $75,000 to the Association of Service Dog Providers to, again, help to offset the cost of training and care for these dogs.
And Nicole, tell us more about what PTSD service dogs are trained to do and the work of your organization, Got Your Six.
Absolutely. At Got Your Six Support Dogs, we train our PTSD service dogs to perform tasks specific to the veteran that they're going to. So these tasks can be anything from alerting to anxiety, to waking them up from night terrors, to interrupting self-harm behaviors, as well as providing compression therapy and even reminding them when it's time to take their medication. They really are just incredible animals.
Absolutely. Dr. Lobos, what is it about dogs that make them so good at this?
Yeah, so dogs are known for their intelligence and their trainability, and specifically, their historically breeds like Rosie here, the Labrador Retriever, have been used as great service dogs. But recent research has shown us from the University of Arizona that it's really also about their personality and their traits. And less excitable, calmer dogs are actually more effective service dogs. So it's that critical combination of the right personality, a great training program, and then solid nutrition, as these are working dogs, that when you put those three components together, it really unlocks the healing power of these dogs for our military veterans.
That's great. Where can we go for more information?
Yeah, for more information, you can go to dogchow.com/service to learn and to get involved.
Thanks again to both of you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Coming up, what you need to know about safe drinking water for you and your family.
They line up by the thousands, each one suffering with a story that breaks your heart. Like Rivette, who needed help because every step brought her pain. Their only hope is a ship unlike any other, Mercy Ships, the largest floating civilian hospital in the world, to bring free surgeries and care for people who have no other hope. Only 62 cents a day, $19 a month, will help provide urgently needed surgery for the world's forgotten poor. If you have ever wondered, how can I, just one person, make a difference? This is your answer. So many are still suffering, so don't wait. Call 877-426-9096 or donate now at mercyships.org. That's 877-426-9096.
Emeril Lagasse here, and I'm so excited to tell you about my French Door Air Fryer 360. Extra large 26-quart capacity. Cook with up to 70% less calories from fat than deep frying. That's a big deal, my friend. 360 degrees of superheated air gives you fast, even cooking. My 10-in-1 French Door Air Fryer 360s grills, air fries, dehydrates, roasts, bakes, broils, proofs, slow cooks, and toasts. This baby does it all. These French doors are a game changer. Look at how easy that is.
Now find out how you can try Emeril Lagasse's French Door Air Fryer 360 with 3 cooking tiers, fetch tool, air frying rack, and drip tray in your home for 30 days for just $14.99. Order now and you'll also get Emeril's Air Fryer Favorites recipe book. And we'll automatically upgrade you to our bonus cooking kit free. Plus, find out how you can get free shipping. This offer will not last, so call or click now to order.
You're gonna love it. I guarantee it.
If you or someone you know has been exposed to asbestos and you now suffer from mesothelioma or lung cancer, you could be entitled to significant cash compensation. Hi, I'm Paula Haddock here with spokesman Rob Wolf. So Rob, please share with the viewers at home, who should be calling in right now?
Well, just like you said, Paula, if you or anyone you know have been exposed to asbestos and now suffer from mesothelioma or from lung cancer, you may be entitled to significant compensation.
Thanks, Rob. Call now.
Access to filtered drinking water should be a fundamental human right, but in many places, lead pipes and aging water systems pose major health hazards. Chad Seidel and Dan Tedesco are here to share new research about safer water. Thanks to both of you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Pleasure to have you here. What should everyone know about the nation's water supply?
Well, EPA estimates as many as 9 million homes in the U.S. have a lead service line. That's what connects the water pipe in the street to your home or your building. And those lead pipes can contribute lead to the water that comes out of your tap, causing public health concerns. Our recent research identified which water systems are likely to be impacted by that. And in addition to what EPA had previously known about larger water systems having that concern, our research found small water systems to be just as, if not more likely to have that. We also looked at how point-of-use filtration can be a great way to give public health protection to everybody, whether they're the first house to have that lead service line replaced or the last.
And how does lead contamination in water systems affect people?
As we mark National Lead Poisoning Prevention Week, it's important to understand that zero amount of lead is safe for humans to consume in drinking water or from any other source. And it's particularly problematic for the most vulnerable members of our households, like children and expecting mothers. Unfortunately, the health effects are numerous, from things like developmental delays and loss of IQ to other problems like kidney damage and high blood pressure. And I know that sounds really scary, but the great news is that cities and utilities are going to be working tirelessly over the next 10 to 15 years to replace all of that aging infrastructure with something safer. In the meantime, it's incumbent on us as residents and communities to adopt solutions now that can help keep us safe while we wait for these long-term solutions to happen.
Good to know. Just how effective are these point-of-use solutions for getting rid of lead in drinking water?
Very effective. So as an example, our Brita's Brita Elite Pitcher Filter is certified to reduce 99% of lead in drinking water. And today, Brita works with over 200 communities around the country to put that device in folks' hands. So as we wait for long-term lead service line replacement projects to finish up, there's something that people can have in their homes to help keep themselves and their families safe.
Well, that sounds promising. Now, is there a timetable for fixing the water systems?
There is. EPA just finalized lead and copper rule improvements, which requires water systems to find and replace those lead service lines within the coming 10 years. And in the meantime, implementing point-of-use filtration can give everybody public health protection until we celebrate that day when the last lead pipe is removed.
Okay, good to know. And what should people do now, and where can we go for more information?
Absolutely. So we'd recommend two things. One, right now, every utility and city is required to let their residents know if they have a lead service line or they're not sure what their service material is. So if you get one of those notifications, please read it, follow the steps that your utility is asking you to take. Second, if you want to bring something in your home that can help reduce the threat of lead in drinking water, consider Brita Elite. You can visit Brita.com for more info about our products and how they can help you keep yourself and your family safe as these long-term projects are underway.
All very important stuff for us to know. Chad and Dan, thank you so much for sharing this with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us today.
In 2005, Aditi Daga and her husband founded Angara, an online fine jewelry retailer that sells handcrafted, made-to-order pieces directly to consumers. We're glad to have Aditi here with us to showcase some of the products and tell us more about the brand. Aditi, it's been almost 20 years since you started this business with your husband. How did it get started and what has it evolved into today?
So thank you so much for having me here. Ankur and I launched the business about 19 years ago when we were in grad school. And between us, we have hundreds of years of legacy in the jewelry business. And we really wanted to marry that really personal, bespoke experience with technology so we could scale the business. And we're strictly online, but we make sure that every point of contact we have with the customer is truly thoughtful and engaging, so there's value for the customer.
Okay, and now with so many brands that there is online, what do customers love about Angara?
They love that we've pioneered truly the custom process for colored gemstones. So if you go on the product page, you'll see there's so many permutations of choosing your metal type, colored gemstone, the quality of the product itself, and each piece is truly custom made to order and shipped directly to the customer within a week. And we can only do that because we're vertically integrated.
I love that. Now we know the holidays are popular. Time to pop the question. Are you seeing any trends in engagement rings these days?
Oh, absolutely. You know, the way that Gen Z is buying engagement rings is a departure from the last 75 years.
Really?
Primarily for three reasons, you know, preference, price, and I'd say size. Okay. So in preference, over 50% of engagement rings now have a lab-grown diamond center stone in them. 15% are colored gemstones. And that makes natural diamonds a minority. Wow. And we only see people moving towards color more and more because that's truly personal and they can choose exactly what they want. And in terms of pricing, it used to be $6,000, the average price point. Now it's $5,500. And even as jewelers, we love that customers don't have to spend as much on their engagement ring. And we did a national survey, and if budget was not a consideration, they would choose a 2-carat engagement ring for their engagement ring. And it used to be, if 2 carats used to be $24,000 for a natural diamond, it is now $2,400 for a lab-grown diamond.
Wow, that's a big difference.
It's huge.
That puts a down payment on a house
Absolutely.
or something like that. So, or another ring later down the line, right? So tell us about the holiday gifting trends that we need to know.
So I think something like nameplates is always very thoughtful. It immediately shows that, you know, customers, that the buyer has chosen it thoughtfully for them. I love solitaire pendants and studs. I think there's a way to make it meaningful so that there's a birthstone involved, an anniversary month, or, you know, commemorating a grandparent or someone too.
Wonderful, Aditi Daga. Thank you so much. I love having all these pieces, and we have a Princess Diana ring in there that we want to see. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay there. Coffee with America. We'll be right back.
Emeril Lagasse here, and I'm so excited to tell you about my French door air fryer 360. Extra large 26-quart capacity. Cook with up to 70% less calories from fat than deep frying. That's a big deal, my friend. 360 degrees of superheated air gives you fast, even cooking. My 10-in-1 French door air fryer 360 grills, air fries, dehydrates, roasts, bakes, broils, proofs, slow cooks, and toasts. This baby does it all. These French doors are a game changer. Look at how easy that is.
Now find out how you can try Emeril Lagasse's French Door Air Fryer 360 with 3 cooking tiers, fetch tool, air frying rack, and drip tray in your home for 30 days for just $14.99. Order now and you'll also get Emeril's Air Fryer Favorites recipe book. And we'll automatically upgrade you to our bonus cooking kit free. Plus, find out how you can get free shipping. This offer will not last, so call or click now to order.
You're gonna love it. I guarantee it.
If you don't have final expense life insurance, this message is for you. LifeCare provides valuable information about whole life insurance to help cover final expenses, medical bills, burial costs, and other final expenses. A final expense life insurance policy is fast and available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exam, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral costing $9,420 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses. Your premium will never increase. Your policy will have a cash value and a death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense life insurance with a lifetime lock, call LifeCare at 800-576-1581. That's 800-576-1581.
They line up by the thousands, each one with a story that breaks your heart. Like Rivette, every step brought her pain. Their only hope, Mercy Ships, the largest floating civilian hospital in the world, bringing free surgeries to people who have no other hope. $19 a month will help provide urgently needed surgery for so many still suffering. So don't wait. Call 888-458-8595 or donate at mercyships.org.
It's that time of year again. Whether it's back to school potlucks or dinners with family and friends, the cooler weather and Harvest Bounty has everyone wanting to get together and connect. So Tara Teaspoon is here to show us how easy it is to have a fall feast. Tara, thanks for joining us. Well, let me tell you, I can't wait for you to show us some of your favorite fall recipes.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. This is my favorite time to cook of the year. There's just so many great vegetables and fruits at the market, don't you think?
Absolutely.
I would love to show you some of my favorite fall dishes, and I love to entertain in the fall. So I have a baba ganoush dip with roasted vegetables right from the market, and I've topped it with California pomegranates. So those juicy jewels add a little bit of a sweet acidity to that dip, and guests love it. It's something wonderful to nibble on. I also love a make-ahead, and so a kale salad with butternut squash and brown rice, topped with jeweled arils from pomegranates that are in season, is such a great dish. It's great for a potluck or a fall picnic, and California pomegranates are in season right now, so October through January, and get them now. There's plenty of time to use them on every recipe.
Those sound delicious. And what are some easy ways that we can upgrade our own fall gatherings?
So I say get festive. You know, I have a baked ham with pomegranate glaze, and just garnishing it with whole fruit and arils makes it so beautiful. It is a main dish showstopper for the holidays. And then I always love to have a little sweet treat, and my pomegranate crunchy clusters combine chocolate and granola and fresh pomegranate arils, and they're great for gifting too. So have them out on a holiday table or gift them to a friend.
What a great idea. Where can we go to learn more?
Awesome. So enjoy the holiday. You can get more information at pomegranates.org or my website, tarateaspoon.com.
Tara, thanks so much. Just in time for colder weather, Cuckoo is launching its first coffee maker. The 3-in-1 K-Cup single-serve coffee maker lets you brew K-Cups, coffee grounds, or even loose-leaf tea. Its compact size fits seamlessly into any kitchen space, while the large removable water tank means fewer refills and hassle-free cleaning. Cuckoo's coffee maker has so many brewing options that you can personalize each cup and fall in love with easy brews. Stay there. Coffee with America will be right back.
Now there's a product that sears food, stirs it, even shreds it for you. Introducing the PowerXL StirMax Multi-Cooker with a built-in auto stirrer that gives you the freedom of adding your ingredients and walking away and coming back to meals that cook up to 60% faster. No more stirring food. StirMax technology automatically rotates the paddle clockwise, then counterclockwise, so it stirs it for you. Powerful enough to even shred food. Then the 7.5 quart pot goes right to the table to serve. With a premium ceramic coating, nothing sticks. And it's dishwasher safe. Now you can try the PowerXL StirMax Multi-Cooker with lid and recipe guide in your home for 30 days for just $14.99. You also get the steamer and rice basket for healthy meals, StirMax serving spoon that snaps in place for easy serving, and $100 in free grocery coupons. We'll even ship your order all absolutely free. This is an exclusive TV-only offer, so order now.
If you or someone you know has been exposed to asbestos and you now suffer from mesothelioma or lung cancer, you could be entitled to significant cash compensation. Hi, I'm Paula Haddock here with spokesman Rob Wolf. So Rob, please share with the viewers at home who should be calling in right now.
Well, just like you said, Paula, if you or anyone you know have been exposed to asbestos and now suffer from mesothelioma or from lung cancer, you may be entitled to significant compensation.
Thanks, Rob. Call now.
If you don't have final expense life insurance, this message is for you. LifeCare provides valuable information about whole life insurance to help cover final expenses, medical bills, burial costs, and other final expenses. A final expense life insurance policy is fast and available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exam, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. To find out how you can get final expense life insurance, call 800-390-5455.
Atención, equipo. Cuando miro a mi alrededor, veo un valiente grupo de anticuerpos. Y no voy a mentir, la influenza viene fuerte. Pero hay buenas noticias. Antonio, el humano al que protegemos, acaba de vacunarse contra la influenza. Y ahora tenemos nuevo equipo para defenderlo. ¡Vamos! A luchar por Antonio, por su mamá, por su vecino.
Trabajemos como un equipo para defendernos contra la influenza. Equípate con una vacuna para ayudar a reducir el riesgo de enfermarte o ser hospitalizado. Obtén más información en vacunatecontralainfluenza.org.
WSS is a leading retailer for sneakers, footwear, and apparel, but when it started 40 years ago, it was a small local business. Blanca Gonzalez is the first Latina general manager for WSS, and she's here to share her story. Blanca, thanks for joining us. How did you get your start in retail and get on the path to leading WSS?
Well, thank you, Sasha. It's an honor to be with you. I'll share a quick story about me. I was 5 years old. I started young. I've always loved product, made clothes for Barbies, worked in retail when I was a young age, and then I had the honor to spend 20 years at Nike, which, WSS was one of my accounts. So it's an honor to now be leading WSS forward. I was also that little girl that, shopped at WSS, so I know how meaningful WSS is for, the communities that we serve. We provide great access, to the best products and best brands, and, always provided the best deals for our families.
Wow, what a great story. So after 40 years, how does WSS continue to serve both local Hispanic communities and a diverse customer base across the country?
No, I mean, like I said, it's a great honor. We started in Los Angeles, and now we're expanding to just, important communities across North America. Now we're expanded to Texas, to Florida, to Nevada, to Arizona, and growing. That is the heart of us, is to continue to serve our communities and provide access and the best deals. And we'll continue to do that for the next 40 years. So really excited to be able to provide that and continue to grow.
Wonderful. Where can we go to learn more?
Please come to our website, shopwss.com. Also come to our stores. We have some great deals today, celebrating our 40th anniversary with great collaborations, from Adidas to Pro Club to Dickies. Also celebrating cultural moments like Dia de los Muertos. So come by, and then holiday, we will also some great deals and continue the celebration for the next year.
Blanca, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, Sasha.
That does it for today's Coffee with America. Thank you so much for joining us. If you missed anything, you can find it on our website, coffeewithamerica.com. You can also follow us on social media at Coffee with America, and you can follow me as well at Sasha Rionda. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.